Have you ever get irritated by the enemy's recall taunts? Sometimes it gets personal, and you just want to use Hylos to run them down so badly. I even portrait locked Vexana in this teamfight. When my rage ended, I realized my team was all dead and I am the lone defender. But that is okay, because we have to do everything ourselves in solo queue games, and Hylos is the perfect hero to do it. We do not really forget about revenge, isn't it? You want to grab my attention and you are going to get it full time. Even if you want to give up, I will never give up on you. You can only become so helpless against Hylos when you are marked for death. Welcome to Corgi TV Gaming. Please like this video and subscribe if you find this video useful or entertaining. It will help me as a content creator on YouTube. Due to the recent adjustment on the lastest patch, many players will wonder what is the impact to Hylos from the dominance type adjustment. The most obvious impact is the loss of 500 health and 500 mana. Previously it was 500 mana, which translates to 750 health for Hylos in addition. In terms of survivability, is the 500 health that big of an impact? Of course not. This is because I don't win my games because of high health pool. I win by using my brain. Sorry, I meant to say I win my games by applying effective strategies in solo queue games. This strategy I have repeated over and over in all my videos. Ignore the roamer and the XP lane. Apply pressure and prioritize the other 3 roles in a teamfight. Avoid standing next to your minions when clearing minion waves. This is because the enemy mage is likely going to cast their spells on them. My tanking principle is to evade damage with mobility, not tank through it with health pool. Why take a punch if you can dodge one? I am using the common emblem, which gives mana regeneration. It is the only emblem that gives mana regeneration. This dominance ice adjustment is going to hurt the tank emblem users the most. You will find that the 500 mana loss is going to impact your gameplay. First, you don't have much of a mana regeneration. The default is for mana regeneration on Hylos, and now you are going to lose 500 mana. This means your gameplay will rely on health to maintain skill 2 in a teamfight. Using health to maintain skill 2 is going to make you die faster. Also next on Revitalize, you are going to have 500 health lesser from Dominance Eyes. That means your health pool is lesser. You get this tiny nerf for Revitalize. YSS Revamped Ultimate now reveals every enemy hero on the map and equips him with a boat. He can use the boat to stun enemies and barrages of damage will rain down on them.
Protect the fairy forests. Protect my people.
My opinion is that the Elegant Gem is now more important than before in the early game builds for Hylos. It is the only item that provides mana and is useful to Hylos. I am using Wilderness Blessing as my tier to talent. It gives extra movement speed in jungle and river. I can say that this is the talent that increases my survivability. The added mobility helps me make decisions on whether to engage or disengage, and evade certain damage.
Outsider, now and tremble.
I made tough boots because of the mini stuns from YSS, Vexana, and the CC from Joe and Moscow.
Outsider, now and tremble.
Dominance Ice remains my default core item, as the movement speed, reduction in attack speed and anti-heal is essential for a roamer tank. Observe this upcoming team fight on how I use my mobility to dodge Vexana's skills and thereafter disengage to lose my enemies, and re-engage again to help my teammates. I began to retreat tactically as my health approaches 50% as I no longer have the ultimate and vengeance. I was also waiting for the effects of Corrosion Sight to cool off to regain my movement speed. Moscow's skill to throws his spear at an enemy hero and knocks back. If the knockback hits a wall or another hero, they will be stunned. When approaching Moskov in a fight, just run straight at him to bait his skills. If you use your skill 1, it will be wasted when you are stunned.
Stay near to me. You shall become stronger. Protect the fairy forests. Protect my people. You shall fear me. Outsider, now tremble. Protect the fairy.
Thunderbelt is my second core item. The movement speed is a huge bonus to my gameplay, and the additional minor damage on basic attack is great too.
Charge forward and fear nothing. Stay near to me. You shall become
Hylos is an easy hero to learn, but some effort is required to master the little tricks he can offer. So I encourage you to watch some of my other videos.
Protect the fairy forests. Protect my people.
On the minimap, I can already see my favorite target. But the real threat is YSS, who can steal the Lord. Keeping a lookout is the priority. Once the objective is taken, let the games begin. There is also this problem in solo queue. Everybody wants to be a killer and be involved in the fights. Look at how Moskov is trying to be sneaky. In solo queue games, do not depend on anyone. You are the one who needs to be mindful of the minimap and go back to defend when needed. Once I saw Ari XP laners back to base, I find no reason for me to clear minion waves, so I head out for my next big fight.
Charge forward and fear nothing.
Then your next problem appears. When you are not with your team, they still feel like heroes who can win their fights, except that they don't.
You shall fear me.
This is the time where Vexana felt confident about this game and starts to grab my attention.
Outsider, now tremble.
Remember at the start of the game I said to ignore their roamer and EXP laners, as it consumes too much resources to kill them. Look at how personal I get, and I even torture rock vets. But I am not blind. I can see why SS really wants to die badly. Blade armor is not a popular item among roam players, but to me, it is essential against fast attacking marksmen. It complements Vengeance very well. Vengeance gives a flat 35% damage reduction for 3 seconds. It returns 35% damage received back to the attacker. Think of it this way, you are very hard to kill for 3 seconds. My idea to use Vengeance is when either you approach 50% health, or when the enemy marksman approaches 50% health. Let them make the hard decision. When you approach 50% health, it is time for you to consider to retreat or to commit on the enemy marksman with Vengeance. When the enemy marksman has 50% health, and you trigger Vengeance, he has to choose whether to stop attacking you and run, or continue attacking you and risk death. We all know running away from Hylos is not a great option. We have skill 1 to close the gap, and skill 2 slows movement speed and reduces attack speed. My last core item is Guardian Helmet. To me, this is the one of the secret of solo queue games. Most of the time, your team dies when you are away, so you cannot afford to recall. Guardian Helmet solves that problem. It keeps you ready to engage.
Launch attack! I will only rest when there is peace. Launch a turret! Charge forward! Enemy double kill!
My last item is usually an necessity item. I made Cursed Helmet because I find that I had to do a lot of moving waves clear. This item also boosts Hylos damage output, as the slow burn on squishy heroes adds up when getting run down by Hylos on top of skill boosts.
Protect my people!
When keeping a lookout, use the mini-map for a better view. If I had not used the mini-map, I would not have spotted YSS for this steal attempt if I had focused on my main screen.
Legendary! Charge forward and fear nothing. Ally has slain Lord.
Thank you for watching till the end. Please like this video and subscribe if you find this video useful or entertaining. It will help me as a content creator in the future.
Victory!